Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be a video on how to de-assist a Benchmade 581 barrage. I already took the front scales off, so the video won't go on too long, but you can see these are separate. Well, of course they're separate from the actual knife. So remove these. To get this side scale off, you have to remove the pocket clip, which I also did. Yep. So guess I'll get to it. So the stop pin will actually slide out like this. You can see, but there's like a ring that goes around it. I guess if you were to flick the blade out so hard, so many times that it deformed, it would be an easier way to replace it than just a new stop pin. So, axis lock. This is already de-assisted, but I'm going to take it apart, and I have the safety and spring and everything in this bag. So, first time I took this apart, I was kind of intimidated. People always talk about how difficult Benchmades are to take apart and put back together. But it's not actually all that hard, as long as you think about what you're doing. When you try to take the pivot screw out, it will actually, this part is not being held in place by anything, so you kind of have to hold it down with your finger as you unscrew it. You should have no problem. Okay. Okay, so now to take the axis lock off, you want to pull the springs off. Just kind of, I'll show you again. Just kind of, I guess, pull it out of that tiny little hole right there. You can see, hopefully. Yep, right there. And then you want to put it in this very bottom portion right here. And then you want to kind of turn on its side. And that will allow it to kind of pop right out. I didn't take the springs off this when I took it apart before. I didn't know if I would be able to get them back on, so I just didn't bother with it. So take this scale off, back spacer. Yep, so you can see in the blade, it's a really interesting cutout, and that is actually where the spring is put into place. Goes right, and how does it go? I think it goes right here, and no, it goes like, yep, like that, and it fits right in here. And when you wind the spring back by closing the knife, it attaches to this portion right here, and that is what winds the spring. So you just want to take that out. The safety is pretty easy to take out. It fits about this little piece right here. Fits in like that, and this I think goes in here, kind of like that. Just remove it if that's what you want to do. Yeah, that's pretty much how to take everything out. Getting it back together isn't that difficult either, although it can get kind of annoying. So you want to make sure when you're putting this back together that the shiny part of the washer is touches the blade, because that's going to make it the smoothest. Then you just want to put your pivot screw back in. You want to take your other washer, also shiny side is on the blade, and that's right. I'm going to put the back spacer in, and it fits in like that. After that, you want to, God damn it. Okay, sorry about that. Kind of want to get the way this is machined out. The pivot has to fit in like that. Sorry if this is kind of a shitty view. Crap. But I don't have much time to do this. So you kind of want it to match up. Put the back spacer back in, and should click together, like, well, not click, but it should fit together like that. What I do next is I put the pivot screw in. The pivot, when you take it apart for the first time, might be a little bit challenging to get out and put back in, because it has red Loctite on it, which is I think stronger than blue Loctite. Could be wrong, not sure. But yeah, that's definitely a bit harder. Then you want to put the body screws in. And you can see no stop pin, but pivot is fully functional, and time to put the access lock back in. So you want to put it in kind of, you want to put the spring in through this opening, and then you want to do the same thing you did before and take that little pin and just kind of put it right there. I'm going to have to make a part 2 for this. God damn, okay. Yep, so it fits in just like that. Can, yes, if you wanted to.